that. There's not a lot of good targets available on the side of Alter Ego, so the Julian comes through yet again. An assassin, but also a fighter.
Yep.
Great balance for, you know, flexibility.
From Josie, it's time to get into game number 3, the Raging Bulls, who found momentum back again from a comeback win in game 2 up against the 3 faces of Alter Ego. This time with that dreaded horse in the XP back again on the hands of Nino.
Land of Dawn, let's see here, ladies and gentlemen, for the win. Will Rebellion find the reverse sweep, or will Alter Ego actually bounce back after suffering a loss in that second game?
Once again, Audi just helping with the clear, making Aether kind of outmatch a Nolan when it comes to the clear speed, which is very, very impressive. It's going to be a lethal fight early on, and I feel like Rebellion, technically, if Roundel isn't in the picture, can still win it out. Emblems by IndieHome though, we're seeing that Inspire in the hands of Swalo, more cooldown, more spells. Wilderness Blessing, of course, for the roam and mid lane for both teams. And in the... Ooh, that's going to be a Master Assassin for Highs, and it's going to be Tenacity for Matt. So Matt is expecting a lot of attention on him in this game. And for Kars, he's going for the agility, so he's going to be trying to match the impact. He's trying to roam around and try and make something happen. We'll see if that's even possible though, because of the oppressive nature of this Hylos.
Back again though for the first turtle. Like you mentioned, the Hylos is going to be tough, but this time Rebellion, they have a way to actually ignore the Hylos. They can actually just dive towards the Nolan or even the Lo Yi. They have a Terizla. Remember, that was one of the main tools that we were talking about that could have worked for Alter Ego. Now it's in the hands of Rebellion. Let's see if they can utilize it here. Early pressure up top towards the Hylos.
Ooh, interesting. It could be a play to try and shut down the Hylos, right? Get him behind in the lane, let Kars kind of get a bit of an advantage, and that way you can kind of mitigate the tankiness by shutting him down. But here we go, Turtle Dance.
No level 4 just yet for Owen, not for Audi. Turtle in control of Nile.
See here, Nino. Wow, actually zone Aether down, and now finds the turtle comfortably. Nino soaking a lot of damage with the Revitalize. It's going to be Kars opening things up with the penalty zone now with the diversion. Nino will not be able to be rescued as first blood goes to the Blue Bulls.
Ooh, wait, this is a creative approach right here. Nile did not use a Retribution, first of all, in the turtle, because Nino was able to solo zone Aether away. Afterwards, though, they kind of committed to an all-in technically, and to try and put Aether behind by stealing away his purple buff. I feel like Alter Ego could have won the fight, actually, with the Lo Yi, with the Hylos, with Nile on the Nolan as well. But I guess this is what Alter Ego is going for. Payback for the previous game where it was Aether stealing away camps from Alter Ego.
Especially because Rebellion there, they were actually quite scattered. Their targeting wasn't crisp clean like we said. They needed it to actually take Nino down. In the end, they still were able to do it, but yeah, they used all of their resources. And because it was just such a delayed kill, you can see that the rest of the team were able to actually get leads across the map. High's obviously in this winning matchup, but mainly Nael on the Nolan, stealing the purple buff away. That will give Aether a tough time, because again, Niall's already a level ahead. We've seen this before. He was able to get level 15 9 minutes and 50 seconds in game 1, beating the record of Kyrie, 9 minutes and 55 seconds it was. But they're gonna stay active and nice!
Stoppable force here by Audi with the ejector as well. This might be the opening, but Owen will find the explosion on towards 1 now. The cover is there, the damage is there. Roundel with the flanks. Now it's gonna be Alter Ego collapsing on towards Rebellion as Nail finds that triple kill.
Nyland strikes again, smooth criminal coming in at the very last second to snatch those kills for himself. But it was set up by Highs and Owen.
Even going for the purple buff as Kars tries to clear the wave desperately, and Nile will be able to take it away. One more camp even, for a good measure. It will be secured by Nile. What a great play. This is what they're expecting, right? With the Nolan, with the Hylos, with the Lo Yi. That was a decisive team fight when Owen already used the implosion on a single member, on a single person. And yet, Alter Ego is still able to get a decisive victory right there. It's going to be the same story again and again if Rebellion don't get creative in how they approach these fights.
I gotta give props to Highs for his itemization this game though. First item, Thunderbelt. Despite being in a winning side, he decides to go for a bit more utility, and that actually enabled him to not use the Purify, bait out Rebellion, and ultimately get Alter Ego to a spot where they can punish Rebellion. So I don't know, from Owen shoving Audi.
Whoa, my God, committed the implosion as well. Owen calmly will find the flicker, but Hines there will have damage. Taking 2 members down again, and Rebellion, they are looking lost.
Suelo tried to salvage the situation, but you hate to see it, man. It did not pay off. Alter Ego taking the bottom side, taking the advantage. 3,000 gold ahead already, and particularly in that jungle position. 3 levels behind, now 2 levels. But man, Alter Ego are doing a great job leveraging all the advantage they have right here. And even though they have a jawhead, Rebellion are at a loss on how they want to try and get these fights. If they go on highs, he has to purify. Roundel is the only real easy target, but I feel like he might go for a Winter Crown soon enough.
And it just goes to show you how uncomfortable. Oh my God, that is just a jump, by the way. He just went on his Lycan form into the tank. That was actually ridiculous damage just for the jump. Audi forced to run away. That's usually where the jawhead shines, waiting in the bush for someone to jump on him and then ejecting, but I guess we don't see it here in this game. 3.4k gold lead. And you can see from the items here, that's a bod rush for Niall. He knows that no one is going to be tanky enough to soak in damage. Usually you see Melfic roar a second for Niall.
No, he wants to go for the hardcore snowball. He knows it's possible, and there are targets available on the side of Rebellion. That's more important than anything. Now with the turtle coming up, you can see Owen already in position, being very aggressive with his implosions right here. This means that Nino is the one that can be pesky, but look at Audi.
Oh, good juke there, Audi. It's up over floors, and he will fall to the hands of Roundel. Alter Ego, they are still looking for a fight here. Sway low might be a potential target here. 3 members is on Nino, but the damage isn't really evident, as Nino is such an annoying and tanky horse.
I mean, we talked about this. Oracle already completed by the Spy Cars. Look, gets jumped on. Owen.
Good flicker. All right. Now Sway Low receives a lot of damage. Owen, though, will try to sandbag this. Good juke cards. Penalty zone committed, but does not find the connection. Nino again showing the information. Alter Ego, they're winning all cylinders.
And Rebellion are gun shy. Cars literally baited out. Flickers, ults away. And Rebellion don't decide to punish at all. They have all their resources still available earlier. And just letting go of these good Lycan pounds to escape from the immobilization of that chain to their gun-shy Rebellion. They're losing confidence by the second here, Arashi, but the composition needs to get ahead at this moment. It's a 4,000 gold deficit with a jawhead.
They want to use ODCS to try and get something here. Not Nino, though. There's no way this is going to work out, if anything. You can see that with Swaylo outputting everything, he can barely get Nino low enough. So they have to try and go around him, right? We talked about the possibilities. If you can't delete the Hylas, try and find ways to get behind him. That's a diversion play, though.
Swaylo in 50 minutes. Swaylo immune, but now with the implosion stolen will not find anything now. Nails him down. It's gonna be Nino again, looking for the cars, looking for cars. Base turret still stands, but that mid-outer will fall. 2 members, 2 important members here.
Nino
will fall. Max will juke. Good juke there, but now with the cover. Let's see here. Hines stunned. This might be it. Hines falls. As Cars now looking for an opening as well with Audi. Ejector perhaps. It seems like a Rebellion. They have found, finally, Hines.
Wow. That was overconfident from Alter Ego, man. They walk in straight towards Matt, and Nino just walked under the turret straight at him. It's a great play with the Spear of Destruction to kind of kite back around, change things up. Off that play, Rebellion get a turret, get pressure on the far side. When the Lord is up, Alter Ego, they have been dominating, but they have to be careful, man. The comebacks are always possible.
Definitely. Still with the Valentina, the Julian, and the Moskov. You can't take it out of Rebellion to come back in this game, especially considering right now Alter Ego are deciding to just go for the Lord. That is the first Lord traded in for. Oh no, that doesn't go for the tier 2, respects the diversion. Go back away. Oh, conceal. Oh, they want him.
Has a good fight on. Let's see here, will they be able to hunt back down? Now, reinforcements from Collins as well. A little bit slow though. Oh, and the flanks. Hines still! That's just a distraction. Sway low, very low now. At the backside. Roundel and Nile looking for the flanks here, but that will be Sway low taken down for the 4th time in this game.
Swaylo once again taking the brunt of the punishment on the side of Alter Ego. Unfortunately, man, that was a huge tower on the bot side. Now with the Lord available, Aether is available to try and clear some of these waves, but they're always on the edge because they know Owen is just so decisive with those engages, and the Lord isn't even here yet. All he goes just pressuring.
Oh! He came in to Luori's damage.
I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that at all.
Surprise! What the heck? Matt's HP bar just got deleted from the game. What was that burst, my guy? Man, I was about to say, Swalo was unfortunate that when he got caught by Owen with an implosion, his Purify was just off by 1 second. Glorious pathway.
My goodness. Oh, implosion on towards one now. Audi. He will fall from the fracture. Nyland is going crazy again. Alter Ego now, they're looking for the base turret. His Rebellion, they will try to clear this one out, but they will not be able to. As Rebellion, they will lose 2 base turrets.
Such a tough situation to be in, man. The Jawhead always denied, and even Cars, the shining star of game number 2, is completely denied, man. We haven't seen a single massive penalty zone from him. I think we saw 1 or 2 that really caught our eye. But for now, it's still just a waiting game. Rebellion are just so far behind right now. And you saw earlier, a single misstep and you're gone.
It's not just a misstep. I mean, it was just like, he was just standing behind a base turret, man. That's normal, you know? It's more of a, wow, Roundel, how did you get that vacuum in? 8.5k gold lead. Again, the swing in favor towards Alter Ego. This game has been back and forth, but Rebellion, despite them getting the wins, they were so hesitant to go for turrets, to go for the punishes, even the bottom lane earlier. Yes, respect to the diversion, but in the end, it caught them anyway, right? So if they had gone and stayed more decisive, maybe that tier 2 would have fallen. Would have changed the impact of the game? Maybe not, but item-wise, Matt, has he reached that power spike?
He has reached a 3-item power spike, but now his issue is survivability, right? And with the great mix of damage coming in from Alter Ego, is he going to be worried about getting a win of nature, or does he want to get a rose gold? Because we saw earlier, he just got completely nuked by magic damage, but if he gets over concerned about that, Nile and Highs can still do an insane amount. So he has damage potential, but he does not have the survivability or the maneuverability. As the Lord comes through here, can Rebellion find something?
They gotta try at this point. Nino.
Again, finding 3, right with the zone. That's an implosion inflicted by Swalo. This might be what Rebellion needs. Now they'll shut SmackDown and the backside. It's going to be Highs securing a kill on towards Aether. Alter Ego, they were tested, but they neutralized Rebellion on the turnaround. Audi now receives a lot of damage as Highs. Ooh, it's a full moon tonight because the werewolf is online.
And they leave the Lord up right here. They go straight for the base turrets. They know they have damage. Actually, they can go for the end even.
See now with the fracture, trying to find a kill. Let's see Nino, glorious pathway to zone out and isolate Cars. Swalo, no damage whatsoever. Cars are still a little bit too tanky. Rebellion stands with 4, and Alter Ego says, let's go for the Lord.
It was a desperate fight by Rebellion. It was a great desperate fight for their lives, but unfortunately, they're so far behind that it was just in vain, right? It was such a massive play by Swalo, getting the implosion on Roundel too. Wrecked seems to be kind of confused there about the game. So don't worry, they're still winning. 6,000 goldie for Alter Ego. They're going to go on the Lord, and it's free. Wrecked still seems confused. Nino doesn't want to go. Okay, respect. You know, as Nino would say, Sabar. Patience. Calm down, guys. You know, we got the Lord. Let's play with it.
All right. Things are looking good for Alter Ego, though. The base turret on the top side is just a hair's damage away from falling down. But Wrecked with shades of Anthony is showing his concern, showing how serious he is about this game and its outcomes. For Alter Ego, though, it's on to the next fight. You've seen that they can kind of hold their own. And even with the best plays from Rebellion, with the respectable implosion by Swalo, is just not enough. It's almost a bit too little too late for them. Can they still try and find something now that they are somewhat caught up in some gold? With the Lord in the positions of Alter Ego, it's going to be a tough one.
See here, the final push of the series potentially. Bluff on the diversion here. Cars, penalty zone, 3 men, but he falls deleted. Lord quite healthy. Matt's trying to clear the wave as well. It's going to be true. Alter Ego still not locking down the turret. The main base now is finally damaged, and ladies and gentlemen, Alter Ego, after a long hefty fight, they found their rhythm in this match.
The puzzle was in the draft. Rekt versus Far ends with Rekt getting the victory here for Alter Ego. With a stellar draft in Game 3 and Game 1, and just a little bit of a fall off in Game 2. But still overall, a solid performance here for Alter.